These are tracers, takes him out. Will get taken down, but Sunpius is having himself around here. 3 already. Blopski's whiffed, I'm afraid, and that makes it 4 for Heroic.
Yeah, Sunpius rising to the top of the servers. The sun sets on the round for Metasport. What a great round coming through from the Spanish AWPer. I mean, the way he sets himself up initially in E-Box, first frag is free. Then he re-peeks into an angle that's being held by a rifler with perfect crosshair placements. Yeah, no problem. Tears his head off as well. And then even is able to affect the round thereafter. That's a great play coming through from Sunpius. An AWPer calling his own shots. An AWPer who knows, okay, I'm going to try and set myself up on the front line, floating around the map, expecting the action to come down exactly where he positions himself. And that's Metasport back to square one, ultimately, and it's not even like there was a contest.
And don't get me wrong, right? Having Simple back in the action in Counter-Strike was fun when he played on Falcons for a little bit, right? But at that time he was added, Sunpius was looking the best he'd looked for quite a long time. You know, I know maybe that there could have easily been some things behind the scenes which, you know, add to it. There's always people that talk about that sort of thing with any tier 1 roster, to be fair, when it comes to like mood and attitude and whatever. But Sunpius individually as a player was looking great.
Yeah.
And bit of a slam dunk for Heroic for sure.
I mean, it was just a Nork, a la Nork device situation all over again. It's like, unfortunately, if somebody like Simple comes knocking or gets an offer, doesn't really matter who you are or how good you are, what sort of form you're in. You're going to get benched in his place. But I'm right there with you. It feels like Sunpius was one of the sole reasons that Falcons were even competitive in some of the maps that they were playing. Either way, Metasport have decided to spend all their money. This is a big roll of the dice if they lose this 5-1, 6-1 afterwards. Tania with the shotgun, how far does he go searching? On the fringe of the smoke right now.
Tania is just trolling right now, but in a good way, because this gun is sick. And he's in a great position to try and use it. He might be forced forward. Can he do any